Hi everyone, it's Rich,
And Ersan.
and we have a special guest, Greg Weiser.
Greg, what's going on, man?
Hey. It's your boy Julio back again at it.
Back
AKA
again, man. Welcome.
The scary guy. How you doing?
We're good, man. How are you?
Good. I'm happy to be back.
9 and 10. Here we are. We're moving and we're grooving. Almost halfway through the season, guys. How do you feel?
I mean, it's been a rough season.
Has it?
Yeah, it has some good episodes, but it's not. And some of the good episodes are really good, but like the bad episodes are bad. But the Markovia stuff I thought was very boring.
Yeah, it's kind of been picking up. I will say that.
Yeah, it's been a little better. This episode was pretty good. This episode was pretty good. Number 9.
And also that they're trying to find their footing, and also because you notice in some of the content that there's much more volatile, and the stakes a little bit higher, and they're trying to make it more adult, like.
Yeah, well, they're on a streaming service. So.
Yeah. So this is their first time where they get the reins have been loosened, so they're trying to find themselves. So I'm getting all the benefit of the doubt. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you guys a chance. You guys want to try something new? Cool, let's do this.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree. So let me give you guys the skinny on this episode, which was kind of a fun little episode. We have a nice little plot where they're having like a daycare day where all the kids are coming over.
A play date.
It was cool. Red Tornado came through, and he's a human.
And he has a daughter. I don't know if he created her or.
Oh, like Data, Julio.
Yeah, like for next gen, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. So he's got a daughter. The kids are over. They got some dude who purchased, like, I don't know what he did. He got the Airbnb across the street, coincidentally, from their house, so he could, like, snipe and creep on them like a creep.
Well, the dude has a name.
Yeah. What is it? Orm?
Yes, Ocean Master.
Ocean Master.
Aquaman's, Aquaman's brother.
Yes, he attacked. If you remember, last he was seen was season 1. No, season 2, I think, last, right? Season 2, he was excommunicated from the light and replaced with Black Manta.
Right. Has anyone seen that Aquaman movie where, or which movie was it where him and the Atlanteans?
Throne of Atlantis.
Was it Throne of Atlantis?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that, or are you talking about Jason Momoa's movie?
No, the cartoon.
Justice League, Throne of Atlantis.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid movie, man.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, sick.
Right. So we see Orm, we see Lady Shiva, I think.
Yes, Lady Shiva. Yes.
Yeah. And the A plot is Lobo. He gets a contract to kill the bug, and that's their first time that they're fighting someone who is a surprise. They're training with Nightwing some more.
Yes.
And then we get that whole like light Vandal Savage.
And Superboy and Artemis.
Queen Bee, who Julio is Counselor Troy in The Next Generation.
And Demona from Gargoyles.
Right, that's true.
Okay, I didn't even pick up that. And we also get on the real star of the show, Snapper Carr.
Who?
The teacher, the principal now.
Oh yeah, we do. He's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a pretty chill episode. I like this. What do you guys think?
I like the fact that they're showing a more humane side of the Justice League. Like, did they have a meeting like one day? And, hey, guys, we gotta start procreating. We gotta get it together. So they all had kids, and around the same time, Flash, Superman, Aquaman,
Rocket,
Red Tornado.
Dude, Red Tornado has a kid.
Well, he made one.
Yeah.
He's an inspiration for gay fathers everywhere.
Yeah, and so I like the fact they're now parents. So now we're following the young heroes, but also the older heroes now are becoming parents as well, and teasing other things for the future because we see Jonathan Kent, Superman's son, like snap. Is he gonna be on the team one day? Or what's going on?
The future team.
Yeah.
I think they should have skipped ahead for season 4 and just show those kids a little older, being mentored by the current team.
Ooh.
I had a similar thought myself because when I see Jonathan Kent, I want to see Damian Wayne.
John Kent, yeah. And then also was kind of cool. We have Bumblebee, Black Lightning. Even though he's divorced from his wife, she was there with her daughters.
That's true. That's true.
Will was there, aka Clone Roy.
Big Roy, yeah.
Yeah.
Red Arrow with his daughter, and Black Lightning's ex kind of grills him about him and Artemis.
Yeah, like chill out, bro. That poof isn't for everybody.
Yeah, and I like how he makes a comment like, what did he make? He made the comment when John, I think the Red Tornado came. He's like, how many Johns do they need? John Stewart, John Jones, no, this, that, John. Pick another name. Jesse's nice. But then he made a comment about like, oh, nice not to be the only man here or something, and the women were like, huh? Excuse me.
That's true. They all perked up mad quick.
Yeah. Me and Ersan can't do that in our job.
No.
Oh, I thought you guys worked together. I forgot.
That's true. That's true.
I thought my guys gave you guys kind of like PTSD. That scene. But no, shit, it was a pretty good episode. Like I agree with Julio. It's weird. I like action. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to show just with all like we're friends and stuff. But I like seeing those like little. That's because they don't show it a lot. So I like seeing those little snid things of either whether it's like romantic date on these shows or like the thing today with kids coming together. I like that. It's nice. We have Rocket. We have Black Lightning. It's cool. His wife is still kind of like his ex-wife, who's also the sister of Jon Stewart in the series. I like how like they're all like it's nice that they're all like close like that. Like
that's nice. Yeah, I like the family feel. It does have a family feel in this episode if you think about it. You know, when they thought Forager died, they all gathered around, which I thought was pretty cool. And the family in the B plot, it's like nice. Oh, this is cool. Red Tornado makes the little tornadoes for the kids. Flash's kids are fast.
Already.
Yeah, and Bart calls his dad, and he's like, "Don't call him that."
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think they did that on purpose.
I'm pretty sure. You think Bart did it on purpose to piss her off?
Yeah, probably. I think he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, and then like she's like, and he calls her grandma like, "Don't call me that."
Right. Also, fun fact from yesterday when Rich and I were talking: first appearance of Iris West is showcase number 4. If anybody's interested in the comic book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a comment about Cat Grant because it's like I think she hasn't been. Do you think she's still a reporter, or do you think she's more kind of stay-at-home mom now? Or
I think right now she's probably on maternity leave.
No, the kids are way too old to be maternity. Those kids are like toddlers.
So maybe she's just chilling, man. You know, she gave birth to 2 kids that could run super fast. They probably jettisoned out the womb.
Yeah, but I guess she's they probably weren't born earlier too. They probably accelerated.
Yeah, that's a nice little point to make.
Yeah, they have it in the comics, didn't it? Didn't she go to the future and have them or something like that?
That I don't know.
I don't remember. I know she's technically in the comics. She's actually from the future.
Ooh,
but she doesn't realize it. Her parents put her back in time as something's going on in the future.
Oh, she's a future mama.
But yeah, I don't really like that. I think they retcon that. I don't really like that origin personally. But I thought it was pretty nice that they had that. She makes a comment about Cat Grant, and I always thought Cat Grant was more like the Daily Planet. So I guess they're putting her in Central City in the show. Yeah,
same. The lady that voices Rocket, I think, is also Cat Grant.
Oh, that's nice.
So something also to note.
To bring up the kids again, I guess they all kind of bond because who else can really understand like this crazy life?
Right.
Like, I mean, most of them are women, and they're all married to like these heroes.
Yeah.
So like probably football players and basketball players' wives get together.
Yeah, dude, I was just thinking that too.
Yeah. The Real Housewives of the heroes of the Justice League.
Real Housewives of Justice League. That's a good one. Yeah.
See, the thing is, good writing needs episodes like these.
Like a break.
Yeah, and you need to flesh out the characters more because you could learn more about your superheroes from their degrees of separation. Or maybe, I don't know if that's a good way to say it, but their extensions. So this is a good way to talk. They can mention lines where you as the audience could say, oh, okay, so I guess superhero X is like that or something.
Yeah, you can see Lois and Iris's conversations. Does Clark also fast in the sack?
Yeah, fun things like that. It helps humanize everybody.
Yeah, it's like last season when they had that whole like bridal shower for Rocket.
They
I think it was
did.
Rocket.
When
Was it
Artemis
Rocket
died.
or was it Bumblebee? It was Rocket.
Yeah.
So Bumblebee's pregnant. So you think Mal's the father?
Ooh. Ooh, I haven't even thought about that.
Or do you think maybe Ray Palmer she was spending a lot of time with in season 2?
You brought this theory up before, and I'm not gonna fight you on this theory because I think it's solid.
They get back together in season 2 though, so maybe it's him.
Yeah. Also, two small things to note: the budding relationship between Geoforce and Violet, and then also the scientist lady when she saw that Geoforce, Violet were in trouble, she said my kids, which is like, bro, you're one of those, she's like Munchausen syndrome by proxy chicks, back up, son. I already didn't trust her before, I don't trust her now even more.
Yeah, I don't really trust. Yeah, I got you. And I think Black Lightning was a little turned on by that.
You think so? He was a little titillated.
Yeah, I think it's the maternal instincts. He's probably thinking, man, I can introduce her to my daughters.
Right. Yeah. You're trying to say, I'm not get my baby girls a new mommy.
Well, I mean, that's kind of fucked up. It's not the mom in a band. The mom's right at a party right now. Oh, before we forget, there's a decapitation this episode.
Oh, a finger. Lobo loses a finger.
Oh, I was thinking more of his
Ocean Master.
His head being
Oh, dude, he dies. Whoa.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a Aquaman's name. The original Aquaman in this universe.
Arthur Curry.
That's like killing the Joker.
Yeah, dude. They kill him at the Airbnb that he rented.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, but I don't think he was fighting any Aquaman or anything. He looked pretty washed up. Like he looked like an alcoholic. Probably did drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck Atlanteans do for drugs. Doing maybe fish or something.
Yeah. Like sucking on some like poisonous fish. Like a puffer fish.
Yeah. And I like the fact that Lady Shiva, she highlighted that this is the nuclear option, which means when you kill these kids, that means whatever morality the heroes are holding on to, they're gonna lose that, and then that won't hold back as well from us, and they're not ready for that kind of action.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Say that again. You think that she was saying the morality for the heroes or the villains?
No, morality to of the heroes.
Yeah.
Because they'll flip out. I mean,
yeah, they'll flip out. Like you not seen Injustice?
Yeah, so I was just gonna
what the fuck, man? That was a crazy movie.
Yeah, they're referring to that. So imagine Aquaman, Superman, all these heroes, they lost their kids.
Yeah, no, I believe. Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
When I first watched Injustice, I was not ready for that movie. Rich, I was texting you about it. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, I remember. But I'm like, didn't you play the game?
No.
You didn't play the game?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I don't play the first one. I played the second one. But yeah, no, Superman will go nuts. I mean, but also I guess maybe the Joker laughing while he's talking about killing.
Yeah, but also they not only he would kill the babies, they also kill the wives, the housewives.
Oh yeah, the mamas.
So the baby mamas will go out as well.
The super milfs.
Yeah.
Super milfs.
And Will.
Will would have killed Fake Roy.
Yeah, Red Arrow. Come on, that's one of the original members.
Yes, he was. This Will is the original mole in the first season.
Yes.
For anyone that didn't remember.
Yeah, but he's changed so much,
Yeah, he's not chill. He's domesticated though.
Back in the suit.
Yeah, it's like a dog that got thick. It's like what we did to wolves.
Yeah, right.
Just kept fucking beating them.
He seems happy though. He seems healthy. I guess that's more important.
Yeah, I mean, I guess his daughter. I would think his daughter gives him, maybe Artemis too, gives him kind of like
peace.
He gives him humanity.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really feel connected to anything.
Yeah. Good point, man. How would you guys rate this episode?
I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, Julio.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10 too. So because they highlight that the light, the bad guys, they're bad, but even they have the limits. They know they can't cross.
I don't think it's that they won't cross it. I think they're just not ready for it yet. Like they have no problem. I don't think they have a problem doing that. But they're like, they'll probably flip out. We don't need Superman flipping out.
Right. And plus, we're only 9 episodes in. We have 26 total, so.
And plus, it messes up. They have an ultimate plan, obviously, so they don't need anything to throw any wrench into it.
Yeah. And also, again, like it bugged me that wait a minute, they know Nightwing's secret identity. They're referring.
Oh yeah.
Like what the freak?
Mm-hmm.
So who else do you guys know about? Like you guys can actually go after these guys and when they're dressed as civilians.
Yeah, and then that shows how evil they really are because they're not doing that. So they have other shit planned. And I guess those sunglasses were bullshit. Yeah, those sunglasses were a waste in season 1.
Yeah. Yeah. They look cool.
They look cool.
I guess. What about you, Ersan?
I would give this 8.5 out of 10. 8.5.
8.5. Okay, what do you give the half? What about it gives you that little sliver?
It moves multiple plots along, which I thought was very solid. Because enough happens in this episode. You get a team feel, you get a family feel. It moves the plot for the League of Shadows. Now it also includes a little bit of Atlantis, so we'll see what kind of happens. Maybe that's a little bit of a hint as well. Because they did open that meta-human convention thingy-majiggy or whatever.
This episode or the next episode? It was this episode.
Yeah, because we're also introduced to the good goggles, right?
Oh, right. Oh, that's another point we should bring that up.
Yeah, so
Right.
it moves a lot of things along, and it doesn't feel like a chore watching this episode. It's very wholesome. And also, that part where Lobo, he kills Violet and throws that shit through her, he drags it out, and we see it as it happens. So, you get a little bit of action in this episode, too.
Yeah, you need some Mortal Kombat vibes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, totally. So that's why 8.5 out of 10. Solid.
Yeah, and then he just smash Jar Jar Binks or whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah, he's naked now. And
Yeah.
Goopy.
Forager, yeah. So they smash it, and then he's naked, and then he does this gross goo. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. Plus, they're learning how to do team maneuvers.
Well, they're learning. I don't know about not Forager. I don't know about Geoforce. He's just like getting really frustrated.
Yeah. But that's been his bag for a little bit.
Hey, the prince. Like Julio said in the episode, the prince, the prima donna.
He's giving me Vegeta vibes. They're always whining.
Yeah. I can see that.
Vegeta had the juice to back it up. This guy has powers that doesn't even know how to use them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's still
That's
green.
fine.
No pun intended.
He's
And
hungry.
intended.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, folks. That was episode 9.
Oh wait,
Fire.
one thing. Sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Granny, you brought Granny Goodness up. She's working with the light.
Yeah, she is working with the light. Of course, I don't trust her.
Yeah, I mean, if we all know who Granny Goodness is in the comics.
Yeah. And it's kind of weird because she said it publicly, and it's known publicly that she's working with Bruce Wayne and Batman. So like, wow, how far are you guys gonna go this season to get these bad guys?
Yeah.
So, do you think though? Correct me if I'm wrong. What's the reporter's name again? Voiced by Tim Curry.
Oh, G. Gordon Godfrey, but he's not. Tim Curry isn't G. Gordon Godfrey anymore.
Oh.
At least in this season, he's replaced by another guy who sounds just like him.
Well, yeah, but just let me know though. G. Gordon Godfrey, doesn't he also work with Darkseid in the comics?
He does. You've brought this up before too.
It's him, her, and D-Side? Is it D-Side? Or someone. It's like, maybe D-Side. Like I think they're called the Unholy Trinity, but it's funny how he's just an annoying reporter on this.
Yeah. A skeptical.
And you even calls her out. He calls everyone out, which you gotta give him. He gives me kind of J. Jonah Jameson vibes almost.
Yeah. It's a solid character,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That was episode 9. Home fries. Just kidding. Home fires. Coming up, episode 10. All right, and here we are, episode 10. Exceptional Human Beings. I'm back with Rich and Julio.
What's up?
Not Greg Wiseman. Yeah. Greg was only on for episode 9, and now Julio is back.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Ersan's not doing laundry.
No. I think I might do it tomorrow.
He's doing his hair this time.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I'm actually laying down.
Getting that poof to look like Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
I have to, man, or else. To give you guys the skinny on this episode, we have a great team up with Batman, Katana, and appearance of Metamorpho, which, dude, he's solid in this episode.
Well, he's kind of rubbery, but yeah.
Yeah, he's rubbery, but he's also gaseous as well. Did you see when he, like, who was it? Did he let out the farts that confused the, whatchamacallem?
The ninjas, yeah.
Yeah, he farted and then that got them upset.
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
That was real sneaky.
Yeah, mad sneaky. I thought it was cool. We get to see a reconnaissance mission with Batman, Katana, and Metamorpho. He's like listening to them as they're talking about stuff. We learn a bit more about Tara because Deathstroke says something, and he's like, "Oh, she's been like something or something.
Washed out. She's
been washed out."
Do you think Deathstroke in this series is having a sexual relationship with Tara, like in the comics?
Maybe.
No, they didn't hint at that, and I really hope they don't. Honestly,
she seems kind of like the way they describe her. She seems kind of young. Like
very
young himself. So he's like 17 or something. So how old could she be?
So Oracle's at the helm to lead them through the mission, and eventually their cover gets blown, and we get a little fight thing going on, which I thought was pretty cool. And what was the B plot to this? Or what else? Oh, first appearance of Cyborg, Victor Stone.
Yeah. And
he's working on some shit.
Yeah, some daddy issues.
Mm-hmm.
And we also get I don't know if anyone caught this, and Ersan, you're probably not going to know who he is since you don't watch it. I don't know if Julio watches The Flash or have seen it, but we got appearance of Vibe.
Oh, wow. I completely missed that.
The little Spanish kid?
Yeah.
That's Vibe.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, it's a little different than in the comics, but they do their own shit. I mean, stuff. Sorry, kid. The family-friendly show.
Nice. So we get a little reconnaissance mission. The League of Shadows stuff moves a little bit further. And then also we get a cool appearance of Victor Stone. At one point, we get his dad, Victor, and Henry Irons.
Shaq.
Yeah, that's right. Shaq's in this episode. All three of them at once. And Steel is working the Watchtower, which I thought is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's a doctor.
Yeah, that's right. So pretty awesome. And also something to note, Victor, when he calls his dad picks up and he goes, Stone. So it's like, dude, it's your kid, bro. Gotta be a little nice. And then we get that little plot with Cheshire. She comes back in this episode, who's a neglectful mother, by the way.
Okay, who do you think's worse, her or Victor Stone's father?
Victor Stone's dad.
Yeah.
Cyborg's dad,
Yeah, he's neglectful because he's, I don't know, autistic or something into his work. She's neglectful because she's, a murderer.
That's true. She's a dangerous mama. And she got her arm broken. I don't know what she was doing.
Maybe her dad probably smacked her. Probably said, don't talk to me like that. I shouldn't joke. We're not joking, kids. I'm sure a woman could have done it too.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we're on assassin missions.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably was on a tree, like looking over, viewing someone, and accidentally the branch broke and she fell.
So that's pretty much the skinny on the episode. Tell me, guys, what you thought about this ep.
Well, as a Batman fan, I was happy with this episode because I got to see him, all his glory, and also fight a classic Batman villain, Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Different interpretation this time. He's not using Venom. He's fighting Batman straight up, which I found very interesting. It shows some character growth from season 1, and also how Batman pretty much, told him off. Like after Bane said, "Nobody gets on my island without me knowing." Except Aqualad, Superboy, the Kid Flash, a Rocket, and the Cobra Society. So everybody's going out, bro.
Yeah, so did they ever meet in the show before? I don't remember if I've seen them in any scenes. Is this the first scene they were in?
No, actually no, they didn't. But this is the first time we've seen them on the scene since ever. But they hinted. Of course, they have run-ins before in the past. but the first time we see it on the show, and I like the fact that now that he's not using Venom, it's more equal footing.
Yeah.
I would have wanted to see the end of that fight and see Batman beat him down,
Yeah.
and then maybe like they say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna get Venom again. Screw the strap.
True. Like, knee his trap, bro. Oh, did you guys see when, like, very subtle, but as they're fighting, he breaks Bane's fingers?
Yeah,
Because you hear the crack, so it's cool how they wrote it and the action sequence that they most likely mapped out. Those little things are what's cool to me, and that little plot with Katana and Lady Shiva was pretty cool too.
Yeah, and we're also, I think it was actually introduced in the last episode, and they mentioned it further in this one. So this episode seems like it takes directly after the last one.
Yeah.
It's revealed that Deathstroke's in charge of the shadows, and he's part of the light.
Of course, yeah.
So Lady Shiva, who is the sensei of the shadows, she's also like the enforcer for the light.
Yeah, so they're both double dipping.
Also, Deathstroke's been banging her. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Assassin sex.
Oh, assassin! That's a great point. You should write that.
Yeah.
Also, we get Vandal Savage's daughter because in the credits,
she witnessed her father snap her sister's neck.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
That was cold. Yeah.
That was mad cold because she kept mentioning the same shit about the bear.
Right. I mean, I would have done it too. I'll be honest. I have a sister. She kept that bear going. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, a quick crack. I'll give you a chiropractic adjustment.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you just need to do something really bad to get a peace of mind.
Ah.
Just kidding, everyone. I would do it to a man too.
Them jokes, bro. Them jokes. But a solid episode. Pretty cool all around.
Yeah, and Metamorpho stole the show as well.
I think so.
Yeah. Now I just see Metamorpho, I want to see more of it.
That beginning sequence where they come down and he extends himself and Katana and Batman ride his legs down like they're udders, I thought was super cool.
Cool. It would be gross in real life, though.
It would be. I wonder if Batman ever thought to himself, man, I'm on a mission right now where gliding on these things like udders.
Yeah, like, this is ridiculous.
But also, that opening sequence alone, where they're like ninja assassins going to the League of Shadows area, how they go about doing stuff, spot on, very cool. Metamorpho comes with a little bit of the comic relief, which breaks the tension, but they use funny tactics. It's not fighting. They release the fart. Metamorpho becomes like this goop on the floor.
Yeah, mud.
Yeah. So stuff like that, I thought, it's very fun, but it's also cool to watch.
And Ersan, you said you looked up that Metamorpho is voiced by the same guy that voices Deathstroke.
That's right. So at one point, when Metamorpho and Deathstroke were fighting each other, the voice actor recorded basically him fighting himself.
Well, what's also pretty cool about that is he's playing two different roles, but he's playing two different characters altogether.
Yeah.
Like, one's serious and one is kind of a joke.
That's that range, bro. He's got that range.
Only the best for Wiseman.
That's true. If there's one thing I will say is it's quality performances.
Now I'm curious, when they were making this episode, did the producers tell the guy who voiced Deathstroke and Metamorpho, okay, stop hitting yourself?
Stop hitting yourself, stop it. But like, alright guys, shut the fuck up. It's 4 a.m. I want to go to bed.
So would you guys, how would you guys rate this episode?
I'd give it I'll give it an 8 out of 10 again.
Oh, nice.
Not bad, like you said. I like the whole the sequence. I like that we actually got to see Batman or more of Batman. Pretty cool. Metamorpho, which he feels like he came out of nowhere, and Katana, they came out of nowhere.
Kinda out of nowhere too, yeah.
I like the fact that we got a fight between Batman and Bane. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that scene. I like that wordplay with when Superboy makes a little cameo in this episode in the beginning, and he spends the day with Megan, and he's like, "What about the training or something. He goes, "Oh, Dick can handle it." I pointed out it's a nice little word for it.
Yeah, yeah. I like that sort of stuff. It's cool because you
see those people, kind of.
Yeah, he's playing to his audience. What about you, Julio?
I'm gonna give this a straight up 10.
Oh shoot! Well, you gotta. If that's the case, you gotta explain yourself, brother.
All right, first time we get to see Batman in action on the show. Usually he's like a supporting character, so it's so nice to finally see him up front and center and part of the mission and being covert himself. Because he started out this season swinging and saying, "Screw you guys, I quit the league."
That's
like
true.
A boss.
That's true.
I'm taking this person with me, this person with me, and everybody else with me.
Green Arrow, get your quiver.
That's it. Yeah. Screw you, Black Canary. I'm paying for it, and I pay your own bills.
I'm a big billionaire.
I'm taking my money with me. So he started out swinging with this, and now I get to see him put his words into action. Like I'm do my own missions, do my own thing. Yeah, I love seeing that from the character. Instead of seeing him just being a mentor, I want to see him be more active and working with the team. And I love seeing that. Also, me seeing Metamorpho for the first time.
Yeah, dope.
The way he fought Deathstroke, and I would like to see that fight as well. I'm pretty sure the way they kept going, Metamorpho would have wasted Deathstroke eventually.
That's true.
Because he would run out of bullets and run out of knives. Because if you notice that during a fight, Deathstroke noticed that he's bulletproof, and when you try to stab him, his sword broke. He's gonna run out of toys. And eventually, Metamorpho's gonna beat him down to the ground or kill him.
Right.
So, and also I was curious to see the girl on girl fight. Who would win, Katana or Lady Shiva?
Yeah, that was nice.
Both swordsmen, and both are highly skilled. I want to see that in this thing, man. Come on, girl. So those fights were awesome. Seeing Dick Grayson train Geoforce and everybody else, being a mentor, seeing his character grow over time. This is Robin. Who's now
it is. I still see him as Robin. Sometimes I call him Robin.
Yeah, but you see him now. He's being more. Even though he back in season 1, you remember he didn't want to be the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm you're becoming the Batman. All right, you're taking people on your wing. You're training them. You're being more about the mission than anything else. Yeah. Dude, you're becoming a thing that you despised.
Mm-hmm.
And also he, but he's a little more talkative. At least he makes jokes like Batman.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gets it. He understands.
But I guess he understands. You have to make. It's like when a kid doesn't want to be like their dad, a boy. But then you realize when you get older, you have to make certain decisions.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Based on the way you handle them. I did like that him and Batman are technically working together, but he does mention the Geoforce. I mean, we know they're working together, but I like when Geoforce is complaining like a little prima donna.
Yeah.
And he goes, "How do you know it's not already? Someone's not already on the island?" I forgot what he says exactly, but how do you know? No, we haven't done a recon of that already, or something.
How you know that we're not following up on that lead right now?
Right. That's it. Yeah.
And they pretty much put him in this place of listen, either you trust me or you don't. That's it. I'm like, oh snap!
Mm-hmm,
okay, Dick.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's true though.
Right, Dexter.
So I like seeing Dick being more assertive and taking and also being serious as well, but also trying to be himself, being a little bit laid back with the team, joking around a little bit, and but also being serious when he needs to be.
I like though that he noticed Jade. He just his training is
Yeah.
We noticed that. What about you, Ersan? What would you rate this episode?
I think he smelled her. He's like, the mother of my child who's been neglecting our child.
Yeah, the placenta.
Yeah,
vaginal.
This is a 9 episode.
Okay.
And I'll give you my reasons, and I think they're good reasons. The whole reconnaissance mission alone is worth watching. Is worth the price of admission. You get great teamwork. You see that Batman knows how to work well with people. And also a really cool team up that we wouldn't have noticed or wouldn't have ever seen or thought of gets shown to us, and I thought that was pretty awesome. This episode moves a little bit of the family stuff along as well, because if you notice in that scene, It's Violet, Will's daughter, Artemis together. What they're doing is trying to bring her into school. So this is the first time now she's starting. Even though she's still trying to do that whole, I'm not her. I'm this new person now. She's getting her new adopted family, and they're kind of now moving her character a bit along. And then just at the very end, you get a little bit of the past, and with Cheshire coming back. And it if you think about it, it's a League of Shadows episode. In every plot, you get some form of League of Shadows something. So I thought that was pretty nice, because it's multiple layers to this episode as well. Maybe not overall like super amazing. This is a 9 episode. I thought it was a little better than the last episode. It's fun. We get to hear Oracle again. That's also pretty cool.
It's nice that they don't even mention it's Oracle. Like, they just let the audience
kind of figure it out for themselves.
Yeah, but it makes sense to figure out by themselves. I thought the episode was pretty good. I'm gonna give it still an 8. I just thought some of it was a little low for me, but
I stand by my 10 because I'm a Batman fan and I like seeing him take action.
yeah, that was good. Nice to see. You're right. It was great to see Batman actually fight, and it's I guess everyone's getting older anyway, so why not just use an older hero?
And that's a fun team up whenever he's willing to diversify his partners.
Oh yeah, and we also get Victor, which I thought was pretty cool.
Nice little cameo, and what was it, like box, I think?
Yeah, his dad's messing around, man.
Yeah, I like the fact also for Cyborg fans, they kept saying "Booyah" for the episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so literally they're teasing the crap out of Cyborg throughout the episode, and at the very end, it's sort of the father box, like glowing, like okay, we're gonna turn to Cyborg now.
Do you guys think we're gonna get Starfire and Raven? Where do they have Beast Boy and Nightwing?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
No, not yet.
Because Dick's with Oracle, so is he gonna break up with her for Corey?
You know what I also noticed? I don't know if you guys noticed this too. The scientists are always doing weird things.
Yeah, I mean, but you're lucky. If they didn't do weird stuff, we probably wouldn't have things like Lemon Pledge.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But if you're a solid Batman fan, strong episode. I thought.
Yeah, man, you're very strong.
You see fun stuff, because you also do kind of have to have the Leaguers there too, because they have established them. So it's good to kind of get them, which I thought was pretty awesome. Okay, folks, that was episodes 9 and episodes 10. Home fries and exceptional human beings.
Home fries
is exceptional. Don't forget that is
exceptional. Julio, so how do you feel about being back on for 9 and 10?
It was great. I was excited because I read the synopsis. Like, oh snap, Batman! I gotta get on this thing.
Oh yeah, very convenient. Nice.
Yeah, because I'll show you my Batman wall. I'll take a picture of it so you can see for yourself how much of a beast of Batman I have. I have pictures of that of the 1960s Batmobile, 94 Batmobile, and 98 Batmobile.
Nice. So, I guess your favorite superhero is Wonder Woman?
Nice.
Close.
Very close. Be close.
Yeah. He does sleep with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's why he's the man.
He's the man, yeah.
Julio will be back on for episodes 23 and 24.
Yes.
Yes, he's joining the Peace Corps to build houses in Africa.
Oh, how thoughtful.
Yes, and
wow.
Stopping forest fires. There's only to stop forest fires.
It's his way to feel like he's part of the Young Justice team.
Nice. And then you'll wind up coming back on for another 2 episodes in the near future. All right. That was Young Justice Season 3 review, episodes 9 and 10. Stay tuned. Coming up, episodes 11 and 12. Peace.
Peace.
Later,
Gators.